Okay, recap time.
Good.
So we picked back up with all of us walking through the entrance to the Waygate that Quiven found on her lovely new map. Map said it would take a day off our journey, but was dangerous. But since we were on a time crunch to recover the missing beacon before the veil is torn and the Far Realm escapes, we all went in. As we went through, we found ourselves alone on a single path about 3 feet wide and nothing but darkness on both sides. Falling off here looked to mean death. As we started walking, one by one, we all started to see images of our past appear all around us. We were all home somehow, but a Shadowfell version of home. Some memories were nice to relive for a few of us, and some of us saw nightmares. Kira and Khaal had the most interesting memories. After walking for what seemed hours, a large creature from the Far Realm stood in front of them. It was actually in front of all of us, but they failed their stealth rolls and were noticed. As the creature ran at both of them, the rest of us were feeling the effects of the Far Realm, and we had to do a bunch of wisdom saves to help stave off going insane. Kira, Fiddix, and Zion did not do well, and this place started to take a toll on their minds. Fiddix started to feel like the law didn't matter to him. Kira started to believe that death comes for us all, so why should she help others if they can't help themselves? And also that she really needs to find someone special soon, because she's getting quite lonely. Zion started to hate how long it took for things to get done, and that time was a construct, and he didn't care. The creatures then came and attacked Kira and Khaal, but it only went bad for Kira. Khaal shut his eyes, told himself if he can't see it, it can't see him, and kept walking. Kira tried to kill hers, but was attacked and eaten. Khaal then realized that everything around him was an illusion and kept walking down his path. As all of us then heard the first chime of the bell tower strike 10 p.m., but that it was ringing very slowly behind us, as if time in this Waygate was going very slow, and even though it felt like we'd been there for hours. Quiven then looked at her map, took a breath, and believed more in the map than what she saw, stepped off the path and into the mist and found Fixer. One by one, she then had everyone link arms and found the rest of us. Once we're all together again, Suzans had a box appear in her hands, and it started to whisper to her. We all hit the end of the path, and the exit to this place was found. Fiddix took the box and identified it. It was some sort of box that would answer a question that you ask it once per day, but it would be quite cryptic the more you use it. The more you use the box, it just starts talking and answering random questions. It would also help with some history or arcana rolls, so she kept it for now. The idea of rest before leaving was then brought forth, so Fiddix put up his tiny hut so everyone could rest before we left this place. Zion stayed outside the hut, though, and didn't lose his temporary madness and found this place infected him. Kira will need one more long rest before she stops flirting with everyone. And as we all had a long rest and breakfast, the final chime of the bell tower hit. And after being here for about 10 hours, only about 30 seconds went by outside. We then linked arms and left the Waygate. We then found 3 humanoid figures with large tridents waiting for us and had some fun combat. Zion took the brunt of the damage, but after a few rounds and some small explosions, they were dead and we were alive. A large rift then opened up above the water in front of us, and a huge worm-like creature fell out into the water and started killing everything in it. We also did find a nice shining ring on one of the dead creatures to look at next session. And I believe Kira took that. If I do remember correctly. So that's where we find ourselves, with a creature into the water in the middle of killing a whole bunch of things.
Right.
Okay.
Did you put the ring in your inventory by chance?
I don't believe so.
I think you grabbed it.
I thought I grabbed it.
Did you
I was
grab
going
it?
to say, I don't remember
I
grabbing
think
it.
I grabbed it.
Okay.
Okay,
I
cool.
thought one of you
was in
did.
a different game.
I believe you.
No, we do have another ring. The ring in Strahd was grabbed by Jess.
All right. So there were two rings.
Correct. That was off the ghost.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So you have.
I did not add it to inventory though, because we didn't know what it was yet.
Okay.
Valid.
That works. Well, let me bring up the actual item for when we do identify it. Did you put it on though?
No, I think I yoinked it, but we got distracted by the sound, so I didn't actually do anything with it yet.
Perfect. Okay. It is a seamless ring of dull silver that has no visible beginning or end. And the more you look at it, the more your eyes start to ache.
I will be a good friend and help you figure out what it does.
Okay.
Resilient friendship. I magically assist you with the benefits of the health action.
Interesting. How are you going to help her with that?
I just stare really, really hard at the ring, and it motivates her to figure it out before I do.
Okay.
Can I make some sort of Arcana check to see if it's, like, even magical, or...?
Please do!
Yeah. I'll use the help on that.
Your other option is to just hand it to Fiddix and he can identify it in 10 minutes.
Okay. With the little guidance. 22.
22.
With a +0.
That's pretty good. You remember the creature that had it on, something came out of it. Like, he did click on it, and he seemed to briefly exist in two places at once. So you would know it definitely has a magical aspect to it, yes.
I'm gonna put it on.
Okay.
Yay! I get 1 temp HP for helping you.
Okay.
You can add the loop without end onto your character sheet. Just don't attune to it for an hour.
Yeah.
It'll give
You'll have to tell me when it's an hour.
Yeah. The loop without end. Properties, +1 to your AC and saving throws. Far Realm effect. Once per long rest, when you fail a saving throw, you can force a reroll and must take the new result. It has an ability called Reality Fracture. On use, time shudders briefly. You appear to repeat your last motion in a faint echo. Drawback. Every time you use it, you have to roll a d6. On a 1 to 2, you lose your reaction next round. On a 3 to 4, you have disadvantage on your next attack. On a 5, you briefly exist in 2 places. On a 6, you gain advantage on your next roll. After 3 uses, your memories begin to loop incorrectly, which will be fun for RP.
Okay. I'm sure that's fine.
It's a lot of fun extra things to get one +1 AC and saving throws.
Worth
and
it.
Once per long rest, when you fail a saving throw, you can force a reroll. Yeah.
I'll allow it. For me, yeah.
Drawbacks. Yes. Correct.
I mean, sorry. So the drawback applies on the Far Realm effect,
yes,
not on the like every saving throw I have to roll a d6, right?
No, just when you actually force the reroll.
Cool.
Yep. And after 3 uses, yeah, we'll figure out what happens, and then it resets after whatever happens. So yeah, it'll be fun. Cool. It's almost as if every item you find in this place has some sort of weird Far Realm effect.
I don't know why that would be. That's
don't
crazy.
know either. I know, right? But yeah, it's called the loop. Loop without end.
Loop without
Perfect.
end.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I had Kiera roll to see what our travel event's going to be once we figure out how to get to the other side of the water here. So, as all this is happening, what are we doing? Because we just seen the large creature land in the water, probably maybe 100 feet out on the water, and it's splashing around everywhere.
I head over to look at the boats that I assume I can see, but maybe not.
Perfect. Can I please have investigation rolls? And are you going stealthily?
Towards the boats? Probably not.
Okay, I will take perception
But I am in
rolls
my
first,
ghillie suit, which probably has 0 effect here. Passive perception is 17, 22 with smell. Perception check, though, is
I'm okay with your passive.
different. 27 with smell rolled, and 18 on investigation, which is actually pretty impressive.
Yeah, okay, perfect. So while Kale leaves again on his own, what are the rest of us doing?
Hey, that's a Zion thing.
Sorry.
Walking
that's
away.
right. That's well, no, you've done it too. You did it at the start of when we first got to this place. We were in the middle of fighting you.
Technically, I just didn't go with them. They all left without me. I was at the water.
All right.
Probably not true, but I'll stick with it.
Because the first fight when we were fighting Vryn, you said you guys got it handled and just kept going down the path.
I didn't want them to have to wait for me because
know.
I'm so slow. I figured I would just get a head start.
And yet you have the same walking speed as most of us. Okay. All right. So when we all see Kale start to go and this creature's in the water flapping about, within maybe 10 to 15 seconds, you will pretty much all start to notice like those creatures we just fought with the tridents. And yeah, mainly them. We're seeing at least 20 or 30 of them that are currently in the middle of fighting the creature in the water. And we start to see a lot of dead frog-like creatures floating to the surface.
Okay. So it's definitely killing things.
Should we follow Kale? Like, I know we got to get across. Should we go stealthily, or what do you think we should do, guys?
That's probably fine, right?
Well, I don't know if it can fly or, walk. If it comes and sees us. That's big.
Yeah.
It's like 100 feet long.
There's
40
concerns.
A little bit.
You think we can get around it?
Or we just hunker down and wait to see what happens? I don't know.
And as this conversation is going on, Zion just starts walking
Towards Kale? Okay.
towards Kale. Yeah.
Okay.
2 questions.
Yes.
Do these boats look like they can hold me? And is the thing distracted by all these floating frog people? Can we go around it? Or does that not seem possible?
I'm going to remind you what the place we're in looks like. So I'm going to put a picture in Discord.
Yep.
So we are technically at the very top right.
Yeah.
So where the M is, we're coming up in through that area.
There's a
little
bridge.
bridge. Yeah, but there's no bridge here.
Okay.
I know. It's close enough to what... because this is a little different than actual Yogg-Varro.
Yeah,
so,
that's fine.
In front of us are boats. Your investigation notices that most of the boats here, there's maybe 3 or 4. There's only one that looks intact. and it has maybe 3 or 4 oars in it, and it looks like it'll seat 6.
Okay.
It's a
And is
fairly
there a path
biggish
around?
boat. We're gonna say that it's right here. And are you looking to go around the beast? Because the beast is pretty much taking up the majority of the water in front of us.
Okay. I was trying to see if he was distracted enough that we could sneak by, or if there's no way kind of around, or if he seems like...
We're currently in the middle of battle, so it's kind of hard to tell until you can figure out who wins.
So there's not enough frogs to keep him occupied, perhaps.
Yes and no. Looks like there's a few more coming, but it looks like they're more outnumbered than this thing.
Is
He's
it just the
swallowing
one boat, or
most
are there
of them.
more boats?
There's one boat here that is destroyed, one boat that's kind of out in the water anchored off, but you can't tell from here if it's intact or not.
Okay.
The boat that is here, though, seems... Well, it's not... Like, it's made out of wood, but mostly something different than wood.
Okay.
For the rest of us, are we following them?
I will
might
definitely
as
follow.
well.
Okay. Should we go quietly or just run in? Should we go like...
Probably quiet.
Yeah, I will try to be quiet unless somebody else makes a big noise.
Okay. Those who want to do a stealth roll a stealth roll, please.
I don't go on the boat, but I go near it and wait, if that's the only good boat.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
They.
It's actually pretty good for Fiddix. Nope. It's... Which dice is mine? Oh, okay.
It's not bad.
I was looking at a different dice. It's like we both rolled the same colored dice.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, which one? No, oh, that's a pretty good. No, a 10, Brandon.
Kira, I also got a 19.
My passive stealth is 11 or 16 if the ghillie suit applies.
Read me the ghillie suit again, please.
Well, I just assumed I would need to be in the color of, but all it does is it grants advantage on stealth checks.
Then no, you're set, sir. If it doesn't specify where you are, it's a ghillie suit. We're going to say it adapts to your
Okay,
surroundings.
so it's a high-tech one, not just a leafy green hunter's vest.
It'll still be leafy green, but how this thing was created, it'll still switch to wherever you currently are. It's like a
Sweet.
chameleon suit. Yeah.
So even when I'm not stealthing, I'm stealthing now.
Okay. Well, everybody's doing pretty good except for Fiddix, who trips and falls on his face. I really need to get Jeff back so I can fly.
At
As
this point,
we
I have
get
no idea where I left my dinosaur, to be honest.
As we all get to the docks and we notice the one intact boat, Quiven,
Mm-hmm.
can you roll me a history roll, please?
Ooh.
With advantage.
Ooh. I love advantage, because I don't
Yeah.
have any bonus to history.
And remind me, do you speak Undercommon or no?
I do
Does
not.
anyone speak in Undercommon?
I do not.
I assume I don't know I'm doing this, so I won't guidance. 14.
Okay.
No.
The- This definitely has... it feels like it's a drow scouting ship. It is mostly made out of, like, chitin.
Okay. This looks like a drow scouting ship. I wonder if it was that guy. No, it couldn't have been his because he was with the others. I don't know.
But he's the only one who... He's the only drow we know.
Was he not a drow?
He did say he came on a ship. Maybe
he
this is...
was a drow?
But how would his ship get here?
That's my question.
Would that mean there's a way out of this place by boat? To go back topside?
If there's... I mean, if you guys want to get in the boat, and I'll try to push it from behind, it's anywhere's better than here.
It's got oars, so we can row. Like we're really... It's only like a 5-minute ride from here to the other side. I just don't know if we should wait for the... big worm thing that's in the middle of fighting all those things, or if we should take the time and while it's distracted go now.
I say now.
No time like the present.
Okay.
Me.
Okay. Everybody in. Whoever's the best at rowing, you're rowing. I'll keep an eye out. I'll help, but I'm not that strong.
I can.
And Zion
Okay,
just sits at the oars.
Suzans will take a seat. We'll probably have Fixer take a seat. Same with Zion and Khaal. That'll work. 4 rowers, and the 3 of us can look out. Perfect. Can I please have... Let's do... Because there's 4 of you, I want Kira and Quiven to both roll me D100s, please.
Yes, sir.
You got it.
D100. Oh, 78.
Okay.
That's not way. There we go. 87.
Okay.
No way.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
All right, and the other 2 of you, roll D100s for me, please. I'm adding these together to see who wins the battle.
6.
27.
Not us.
27 and a 6?
Oh.
Okay. Interesting. We're a 165 to a 33. That's a big change. Okay.
Well, it's going in circles.
Brandon's going to roll to see who wins.
Luck, not athletics.
A 1 and 2 is the fish people. And I got a 2. Fish people are going to win.
Yay?
They kill the worm eyeball thing?
They eventually will. He's got 500 hit points, so it's going to take them a while. But
impressive.
Yeah, he's a CR16.
Go frog people.
Yep, there's lots of them. Okay, so while we all jump in the boat, you notice that more and more fish people start coming out of the water, and some of them have magic. They're in the middle of just tossing whatever they can at this thing, and it gets to the point where where the worm creature realizes it's a little outnumbered and starts swimming away towards the exit to the other side. So we would have probably a few minutes to get across unseen. So, if we're going to go quickly with our 4 people that are rowing, I would love some good old... If you have your proficiency in watercraft, you can use that. Other than that, we are rolling straight athletics rolls.
Haha, good. I get advantage on that.
Yeah. So, Saint, you can roll for... our bug boy, and I'll do Suzans.
Okay, let me pull up Bug Boy's sheet.
Zion got a 23.
Okay.
Got to see that from Kira. Oh.
If we are rolling straight, mine was only a 6. Or an 8
Okay.
or something. 18 was with advantage.
There's lots of us helping, so with advantage works good.
Yeah.
We have 3 people looking out. So an 18.
Ooh, terrible. We're doing a what roll? Sorry.
Athletics for a big bug boy.
Athletics.
Or
and I
water
can
vehicles.
add. Yeah, I can add his proficiency with
If he
water
has it,
vehicles.
yes.
He
Correct.
does.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna use his reroll. Thanks,
Yeah.
Razza.
Fiddix will give him guidance too.
Just awful. All right, that's fine. Guidance helps. 18.
Okay.
I rolled
With-
under a 10 4 times.
With advantage and
With
guidance.
advantage.
Yep. With advantage and guidance, I got a 12 for Suzans.
Okay.
But our average is close enough to 18, actually. So that's pretty good. Okay. So for Kira, Fiddix, and Quiven, I would love perception rolls or survival rolls to get us across quickly without being attacked.
I will do perception. And you said there's plenty of us, so we can have advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
This is all of us, like, do this quick. Nope, stop moving, like, stuff like that. Just go across.
That is a natural 20 for a 30.
Even with advantage, Fiddix? Come on, man.
I have 1 skill.
Okay, so that's a 16 for Fiddix, and Kira, either survival or perception, please.
Oh, sorry, that is.
He's running. Ooh,
Ooh,
looks like
18.
Kira might not have a dud of a game this time for as far as rolls go.
Okay. So an 18, 17, and you're okay. So we're pretty much over 20 for ours. That's good. Perfect. So as we all start to quickly get across in this drow scouting ship, we almost immediately, this thing's pretty quick, even with 4 people rowing. This thing's built for speed. And now that most of the commotion from the fight has gone by, and the fish is swimming away, it's kind of like a little bit calmer. There's not it's not choppy anymore. It's slowly starting to die down. But we will be going through about the bodies of 20 more creatures that had tridents. And they are covered in acid. They are slowly starting to melt. And even all the water that we're going through looks to be just in the middle of dying down from being boiling. Whatever this creature was started to boil the water immediately.
Boil or acidic? Like
Boil and acidic.
boil, okay.
A bit of both. Yeah.
Oh,
He
yikes!
was pickling the frogs.
Yeah. And like the smell of burnt frog and acidic frog is pretty much everywhere. And even chunks of the creature are slowly starting to fade away and melt.
Burnt frog. That's disgusting.
So I'm going to leave it up to you, us 3, while they're going, if you want to grab and loot any of them. If not, we're just going to go right across quickly.
Kira holds her nose and runs directly across and does not look twice.
Okay, so you're just flying across instead of... Okay.
Oh yeah.
Because you can. Okay, perfect. I want, if you're not in the boat, I just want a specific stealth roll from you then, please. Because you're not with everybody.
Try to stay low and slow. Ah, I am the
20.
stealthiest fairy that you ever saw or didn't see.
Perfect. All right, we all see Kira just vanish into the mist and left over. I can't roll well at all. Oh my god. Okay. I rolled a 1, a 3, a 7, and a 9 for the perception for the frogs that are at the back end. So,
Use your smell to make sure we go the right way.
I'm good with that, yes. You also have 2 of us pointing the way and someone with a map, which is probably helping guide us across.
Yeah, because the map actually shows us on the map. It changes.
In real time, yes.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep. Quiven, looking at your map in real time with your lovely nat 20, you keep us on path. And within, like, probably a minute faster than we probably could have, the map updates you with, like, go left, go right, there's a rock there, don't hit that, stuff like that. And we eventually get to the other side of this place, and we are now on the actual island.
Okay.
Perception rolls from everybody after are we tying the boat up? We probably should.
Yeah,
We're
probably.
smart enough to do that, because it's our way back.
Yeah.
Perfect.
17 for Zion.
Perfect. 17. Okay, so we're technically in a Shadowfell version. This place looks like it's mostly... Okay, so let's... If memory correct, it wasn't a forest, it was more like mushrooms that they walked through. Because this was the under... Yeah, because that was the Underdark. We're now in the Shadowfell. Okay. So I'm going to say, because we're in the Shadowfell version, we are in rocky, spiky terrain. So on the map itself, where all those mushrooms are, they are jagged black spikes that we're going to be going around. Most of them are probably 50, 60 feet tall. So our perceptions are going to let us know that we can't really see behind them. We're kind of like going through, not like mountain terrain, but mountain terrain. This looks to be almost like jagged teeth. Most of them are just black rock. Mostly it's going to be like rock that, what's the one? Shale. It's not obsidian, but it is still black. Breaks off quite easy, but very sharp. And I would love a survival roll and who's in lead as we start walking towards our goal.
I am barefoot, so I would like to use my own survival roll just to make sure that I don't step on any sharp things.
Okay.
As opposed to trying to figure out where we're going and just trusting the others.
Okay.
It's
Would you ask for shoes if you needed them?
I doubt anyone has shoes that fit me.
Nope, but you have seen Fiddix create things from nothing.
I doubt that anyone has shoes that fit me. That seems like an answer.
Okay, I'm good with that.
That was a 15 from Zion.
Okay. Perfect. So, and another. I'm more looking for any nat 20s. We don't have a nat 20
doing?
survival. Survival!
Survival!
Oh, new survival. Okay.
This is, now you're looking at your map. We're on the other side. It's updating in real time, so you can have advantage on your survival roll because of the map.
I
And you can guidance yourself.
I did not get a nat 20, but it is pretty high.
Okay.
25.
Okay, 25.
Yeah.
All right. So as we start walking, your map is going to ping. Like we only really have maybe a 3 to 4 hour walk to get towards the edge of the city right before we hit to the ziggurat. So it's not too far, but we do notice the bells chimes 11 p.m. Or was it a.m.? We're p.m. So because we took the lovely Waygate, we are roughly a day ahead of where we would be if we didn't find the Waygate. So instead of coming here and only having like less than 2 days before we know that the veil is thin, we still have technically almost 2.5 to 3 days now. So we're not really as much in a time crunch, which is good for us. Your 25, does it say how big the area is it shows? I can't remember.
Oh, on the map?
Yeah, just read it for me again.
Let me see.
It's been a
It
while
just
since I
says
made it.
current area.
Current area. So
Yeah, it updates in real time as we move.
Okay,
So there's no.
I'm gonna go with about
technical-
100 feet technically.
That's that's more than I would get.
Okay.
So.
So 100 feet, so pretty much like normal thing for a familiar. Okay. You don't notice anything as we start walking immediately. The map will tell you if anything is hiding. It'll tell you if there's any like creatures or anything like it won't tell you like birds that are flying, but it'll tell you like any locations, like there's a cave here, there's like a trail here, stuff like that.
Wow. What the hell are the maps?
Yeah. With the 25, as we all start to walk, the path we find gets slower and like smaller, and we go from like a 10-foot wide down to 2 feet, then back out to 10. It's like someone's walked this over and over and over, and it's just footpath. As we start going most of the area, we're going to notice like small little tremors as we go, and even some of the jagged peaks are going to start to like shift and crack. But nothing too major that we're going to need like deck saves for, but there's something rumbling underneath us that's shaking this place a little bit. And
That's probably fine.
And then it starts to get cold, like almost immediately. And like a fog starts to roll in.
Here doesn't like the cold.
We start to hear the wind and fog whisper. Can I please have wisdom saves from everybody?
I'd like to go right on Zion's shoulder again for warmth.
Is
I'm good
this
with
a
that.
sanity thing, or is this a charmed or frightened thing?
This is a far realm wind. So this is more sanity based.
6.
Okay.
7.
It is a DC 13 to let you know.
What is this?
Darn it.
Just a straight wisdom save?
Straight wisdom save. Ugh.
Okay.
Suzans with the 22.
I'm gonna use my reroll.
Actually, I think yes, I am as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep the 6.
Okay.
What's the save?
13.
14!
Ha!
Thank you,
Okay.
reroll.
Well, mine got worse. Mine went from a 5 to a 4.
Mine went from a 5 to a 14.
Okay, so Quiven and Suzans is the only one that passed. Okay.
Let me roll for Fixer real quick, just so we have it.
Don't think I need his because he's not here.
Okay.
But yeah, that's fine. No, do it anyway. That's fine.
Not here.
He fails.
He's here, but oh, did he? Okay. So just Suzans and Quiven. Beautiful.
Razza would probably use his inspiration.
I already used his inspiration.
Right? Sorry for your life,
Okay.
Razza.
Okay. As we all
That's what he
start
gets for letting me
walking,
roll for him.
as we all start walking, everyone except for Suzans and Quiven, which might be a good thing in the long run, we all start to hear. Well, we're going to start off with Kira. Kira,
Yes, sir.
I want you to tell me something personal about your past that you are currently, the wind is reminding you of. Something very personal that you've never told anyone before.
Character-wise, right?
Yes. And also roll me a D100.
All right, D100 first then. Let's see.
The last session for our travel, we rolled the Whispering Wind. That's this.
87.
An 87, okay. Tell me something that Kira has never told anyone, or maybe only ever told someone, or like a secret that she's learned. The wind itself is reminding you of that day.
Okay, she once paid off a judge to win a dance competition, and she's always been really not proud of it.
Hilarious.
Okay. What type of dance competition? Like, what happened that day? Were you any good, or did you pay him off before or after?
So there had been a few dance competitions. Remember how I said that all the other girls were slightly older than her? Mm-hmm. And then, then she was in charge of the youngers later on. But when she was younger and she was competing against all the older girls, of course, they all had more experience and all that, so they kept winning, and she just never won. And she just really wanted to win one. And all the older girls would, have all these great moves that she hadn't done yet, but she just, they would make fun of her. Oh, poor little thing, you're never going to win. Why do you even bother competing? And yeah, so he went to one of the judges and maybe sold some stuff from her garden, or made him special food or something like that.
Yeah.
To pay him off to skew the results in her favor and finally win a competition. And she thought it would make her feel better, and it just never really did.
That's fun. Okay. I'm sending you something until you have a long rest. That also is now in the back of your head.
Oh, no.
As this memory comes back to you.
Oh, no. Another thing.
Yeah.
Another thing. And a secret one?
Yeah.
All right.
This is the wind telling you. So, yeah. I sent it to you in Discord as a DM.
Okay.
Perfect. Zion, D100, please. And I also need something very personal about your past that you have hidden from everyone.
26 on the D100.
Perfect. You got the fun one. This is the one I wanted you to have last time.
I think as a Leonin, pride is everything for a Leonin, and Zion had a hard time fitting in when he was younger.
Yep.
So he actually I would he became the bully, which kind of sent him down the path of barbarianism.
Gotcha.
But he didn't like that, but that's the way he was, to try to fit in. And instead of him fitting in, it kind of had the opposite effect, which made him feel even worse.
Yeah. Well, this little bit of madness will help. You're welcome.
Okay.
Khaal, roll me a D100, please, and tell me something from Kale's past that is very personal to him that he has shoved aside.
That is very personal to him that he has shoved aside. Okay.
Oh,
that
yours is
does stack
boring.
with the time.
Sure does, sir. Every long
Okay.
rest, you get to choose which one you don't want anymore.
I kind of used most of my stuff for the other. So let's go with Kale was a peaceful little gaffer, but over the last few adventures with these things, he has had to, or has somehow managed to kill a few things. And he has kind of enjoyed it. And he is thinking now that saving his people would probably even be worth letting everything else be destroyed.
Okay. I sent you your little temporary sanity.
Cool. I don't know what my D100 was. 91.
At 91. I just rolled a 1 for Fiddix. This is not a good man. This is not a good madness for Fiddix.
Ruh-roh.
And in the place that we are, I don't know how it's going to go. Because I don't know if we have any. Okay. Fiddix. Something personal about Fiddix. Fiddix is hearing a reminder of a promise that he told himself when he was young to do. And he's never done it. He's being reminded of one of the very first things that he told himself when he gets older that's high on his list of things to do. But then he had other goals that happened and shoved it aside and then forgot about it until completely it just wasn't really as important to him as it was when he was younger. He's being shown that he's never really put as much effort into something worthy of what he is capable of doing. He's being reminded of his own oath to himself. And now being drunk is going to keep him sane. That's going to be fun. That's a fun flaw. In a place you can't get alcohol. Okay. You guys can keep the rest yours to yourself if you like, but I wanted you to tell you his.
Okay.
Okay. We'll let Razza come up with something for us later. Unless you want to roll me a D100 for him. He's not here, so it's technically his own fault.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there any good options?
Some of them are actually the one that Kale got isn't terrible.
Okay. Well, it's my lucky number.
Okay.
I don't know if that's good or not, though. It's a 7.
Ooh.
A straight 7.
Actually, that was not terrible for him. Yeah, no, that one's not bad for him. I'll put that aside for later for him. No, that one's not terrible for him. Okay. Well, for Suzans and Quiven. Quiven what's your passive perception? Or passive insight? I'll take either.
18 and 19.
An 18 and 19. I thought so.
Yeah.
Okay. As the mist starts coming around us, you And Suzans, more you than Suzans, because your passives are so much better. Yeah, her insight's not terrible, but you immediately catch something's going on. Like, your map starts to not show the mist. Usually if there's incoming weather, it'll give you like a little like hint, like rain, stuff like that. It'll at least tell you the increment weather. What you're seeing, to you, especially looking at the map and you know that the map's correct and what you're seeing, sometimes is an illusion. You do see the mist, but for you it's just like regular fog came through, the wind got a little chilly. It seems to be taking a toll on a lot of your companions, though, to the point where Fiddix is itching himself a little bit. He's like looking around, shedding a few little bits of tears. Kira's probably just like not really a happy face. Kale, it's kind of hard to tell with Kale most of the times, but Zion's angry. Really angry. Fixer, nothing really different for him, but he almost like steps forward, almost like he's trying to get out front instead of being at the back.
Kale is counting his gold coins, paying less attention to where he is walking and more attention onto exactly how each and every one of them looks.
Yeah, love it.
Well, I feel like Zion you said Zion was angry?
Yep.
Well, he's always angry.
Yeah, that
but he
doesn't
has,
feel
like, a snarl on his face.
Almost, I would say a permanent rage.
How is Susan's reacting?
She's pretty much just looking around, looking at you, giving you like a tiny shrug and going, I think the wind's doing something to them. Are you guys okay? We hear, while we're in this mist-induced memory, we don't hear anything else. It's just us. But it's over in about maybe 5 minutes. We're going to be like this, reliving that over and over and just remembering. And it's like our own voice telling us. So this seems like an inner monologue to all of us.
You guys okay?
You see
the mist doing something like, weird?
Susan goes up to Fixer, like touches him and like snaps her fingers in front of him. They're out of it. They're still walking.
Hide my money and give her the stick eye.
What's wrong, Kale? Okay. Right. Quiven?
Yeah.
I think we're the only two not affected here.
Yay.
Yeah. She's going to... What would she have? I'm gonna burn one of her Eyes of the Grave just to see if because she probably would. But she doesn't sense any undead anywhere. Okay, maybe it's this place. I can't sense anything.
I think the wind's being weird.
Interesting.
I don't know. I might have made that up.
After 5 minutes, it all goes away. The wind blows, starts to get a little warm again. The shaking stops all around us, and all of us are brought out of whatever that just... It's almost as if we just didn't realize the last 5 minutes happened until, like, we snap out of it. Does anyone have anything to drink? I'm thirsty.
Oh, did I pocket any of the wine from when I was dancing in the hall with the happy people?
Well, I'm going to say, because you're small, The wine would have had to go in your half bag.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just wondering if I would have thought of that at the time.
You tell me.
I mean, I did pass out while I was drinking it, so
Sure.
maybe not, but
Okay. I don't think anyone else really had a lot of alcohol on them, did they?
I have 2 water skins, but they are water.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm not sure how
Let's
much
see
is
if I
left.
have anything.
Because we didn't really have a lot of alcohol in the dinosaur area. They had a little bit of ale, but that was about it.
I have honeycomb. I don't have any alcohol, though.
No, I don't think I do either.
well, we don't have time to make mead.
Yeah.
Fiddix pretty much just immediately scours and goes, well, if anyone comes across, I get the first dibs. I need a drink.
I look at my alchemist supplies and see if I can make him something up to and including rubbing alcohol.
Give me a lovely tool check then to see if you have supplies, sir. If it's not in your inventory, though.
Well, it's just alchemist supplies. I don't know what it includes.
Well, an 18. An 18's enough for you to be able to tell you could probably get something started, but it's going to take time. Alcohol is not something you can do quick.
I start it.
This isn't something you can do walking. This needs time to sit.
To start it
Okay.
on the boat.
Okay.
I'm going to go full mash and build a distillery on the boat.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. And oddly enough,
Probably
we
need to get
notice
brewer supplies proficiency now.
for those in the lead, every time someone starts walking ahead, you notice Fixer steps in front of you. He wants to be first.
If Zion notices that, he's gonna grab one of his many hands and let me take the lead. You cannot handle what we may come across as easily as I can.
But I have better eyes than you, and I can fix anything. So get out of my way. And he jogs ahead a little.
Whoa,
He rolled a
buddy.
pretty entertaining one.
And then Zion just stares at the back of his head like, did he really just do that? And just continues walking.
Okay.
Susan gives you another little look, going, that is not him at all.
Do you hear it? Because doesn't he only communicate telepathically?
Yeah, that was Zion's the only one who did, but he still started to run ahead, which is not normal for him. Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yep. And after another 15-20 minutes of walking, on your map, you see what looks to be a small little path with the remnants of what you would know to be some sort of camp. It's hidden in behind a whole bunch of things, but it's just on the edge of the map.
A little bit. So, map. I'm not sure we should. I don't know. Do you guys think we should try to go to the camp or not? It could be a good
Quiven
camp.
if she tells everybody that she saw it.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. My bad.
That I saw a camp on there?
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't have any reason to keep that a secret.
Okay.
That I can think of anyways.
Is it a camp, or did we notice a camp around the ziggurat?
No, we're hitting midnight now, so we've been probably walking for at least a couple hours. So we're still at least a couple hours from the outside of the city.
Okay.
So it's late in the day now, so I know we just had a long rest. Time-wise, though, it's been a while. So whether or not we want to... We've technically only been 3 hours, less than 3 hours before we hit... when we came out of the Waygate. So we just technically had a long rest. But this looks like a out-of-the-place area for a campsite. Well, we could always just go take a look, see what's there, and then head back towards the city. Maybe there's alcohol there. Yeah. Fiddix runs towards the
I mean, if no one's using it, we could... Oh, okay.
I follow Zion, who may or may not be following the book.
As we get closer, Saint, your map does seem to not have anyone there. It would tell you if there's anyone alive.
Yeah. That's probably fine.
So, as we all start walking towards this campsite, we notice immediately, as soon as Fiddix, it'd be probably Fiddix and Fixer running towards it, because one wants alcohol and the other needs to be in charge. They start running, and as soon as they go around like a corner, you see both of them just kind of like vanish. And then two little blips show on your map, but you don't see them in front of you.
Uh-oh.
Zion immediately puts out
yay.
his arm, basically telling everybody to stop.
I think it's another illusion or something.
Fixer, where did you go?
No answer.
And
Oh no. I really liked him
Zion-
too.
He's still
Zion-
there.
Bonded to somebody? Can somebody, catch him in his
yeah,
head?
I was good. Zion was going to go up to Susan and ask if she could mentally communicate with him.
Please cut everybody off. He rolled an interesting one for him.
Well,
You can still see them walking around. They pretty much just hit the camp.
I mean, we can go in.
Yep, they're on the map. Map hasn't lied to you yet.
Sure, I can wait to follow Zion. But if he doesn't go,
I'm
I'll
gonna follow the
tree.
map.
Alright,
Yeah.
I follow Quiven.
Perfect.
Zion will head in as well.
So as everybody starts walking, you definitely notice some sort of... It's kind of like walking through the Waygate. It has that same feeling, like something's... Oh, it's almost like going from something pure cold to something pure hot. It's just there's a visible change in the atmosphere around us. And we all see a decayed campsite that looks to be frozen in time. Journal pages are scattered. A lantern is still lit, even though it doesn't look like there's any fuel. Bedrolls containing only dust outlines of bodies. And in bright red blood on the side of one of the little tents, it says the light shows too much. Way too much. And it's right beside a lantern that is lit.
Does the lantern look like it's giving off any sort of weird light, or?
I will take a... Let me bring it up here. Give me an Arcana.
And as she's doing that, everybody who, if anybody was looking at Zion, you kind of see him just staring blankly at the wall, at the saying, and you start to see him clench his fists harder and harder, and as he stares.
Give me a quick insight check, Zion.
Insight.
I got a 7.
Okay.
11.
It's a lantern that's lit. An 11. Yeah. This looks and smells fresh blood, and the amount that's on there looks like it should be dripping, but it's not. And there's like almost a little bit of dust in the air as you start walking through it. The lantern, it's an iron lantern with no visible flame. Inside floats a dim greenish eyeball instead.
Ooh, gross. Is it looking around, or is it just in there?
It is looking around. And it emits dim light in a 30-foot radius. And you'd be able to tell it's something weird. The light is like a green light, but it also like flickers around edges. Fiddix is just going to look and go, "Oh, good, you guys came. You kind of went away there for a second when we came around the bend. This place is weird.
Yes.
The lantern's definitely magical.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do an Arcana for him. Oh, that's a 25. Okay. Yeah, weird place. This whole area seems to be, like, kind of like the Waygate, lost in time almost, or like a time, I don't know. We're in a little pocket. I could take time and take a look to see what the lantern is if you want. There's a whole bunch of journal pages scattered about, and I don't know... There's no bodies, but there's outlines of bodies. There's a bunch of bedrolls. About 4 of them.
I'll shake it the closest bedroll.
You shake out the bedroll. The bedroll feels slightly warm. Like whoever got out of it, their body heat is still there. But as you shake it, get a little dirt and dust off of it, it just slowly starts to go in the air and hang in the air, and it doesn't fall to the ground.
I hold my breath.
Okay.
And I think Zion starts frantically going around to each bedroll, lifting it up, shaking it out,
Okay.
and he starts picking up all the journal pages, trying to put them back together again real quick, trying to figure out why this is the way it is.
Okay. Quiven, give me a letter of the alphabet.
7.
D, okay?
Okay. I panicked. I wasn't paying attention. I'm still trying to set up my phone. I have no regrets.
All right. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right. And now I need, because you said G. Roll me a d10.
Okie dokie. 8.
Neat. The bedrolls are fairly small. Like maybe for someone less than 4 feet tall. They are definitely not made of anything. It's mostly hide. Hide and some furs. The journal pages, even though the note is in common, does anyone speak Goblin? That's what we rolled for the race.
No. No goblin.
No.
Well, once I identify this thing, I can take more time and comprehend languages for us too and read the journals if we want. Did you guys want to stay here? I don't know what the what's the word? Time dilation. If we're in here and it goes faster out there.
No.
Oh,
No.
right.
We don't want to stay here.
You don't want to stay here? I don't really either.
No.
Should I take the time to at least like 20 minutes to do the journal and the lantern, or just the lantern, do the journal later? Because I don't speak whatever language that is.
Zion just
Zion was
journal pages. Here, do it.
Zion was focused on the blood on the tent, right?
We all would have noticed that he was staring at the but whether or not that was the message or the blood itself, we can't really tell that.
I don't know. I'm gonna go cover it with the bedroll if I can. Because he seems weird, and I don't know enough to know why. But Zion doesn't usually seem weird, so
Sounds good. Okay, well,
my insight of
Fiddix
10
pulls-
doesn't give me much.
okay. Fiddix pulls the lantern off and starts spending 10 minutes on the lantern. Then he'll ritual cast comprehend languages and do the journal. While he's doing that, anyone else want to do anything? Are you investigating the rest of the camp? If so, I'll take an investigation roll, please.
Yeah, probably a quick.
Okay. I'll figure out what we get.
Nope, Zion still.
Okay.
He really wants to know about those journal pages. He doesn't care about anything else.
Okay. If anyone finds any alcohol, I got first dibs. I already said it.
I am sure that I'm going to find the answer to what we're looking for, even though she's not exactly sure what it is.
The answer to the question that no one knows.
I assume this invisible barrier that we stepped through has nothing to do with Fanes, Fiends, Celestial, or Undead.
Fey, Fiend, Celestial, or Undead. I need to look something up.
Okay. My reason for asking is I would like to do an Arcana check to see if it's a good idea to step back out the way we came in while I'm waiting for Fiddix to do whatever he's doing.
Yeah, okay. Fey, Fiend, Celestial, or Undead? No.
Cool. So a 16. Does it seem like a good idea to go back out while Fiddix is waiting to do what he's doing?
That would let you know that unless you go out and try and figure out if there is a time difference, you'd have to actually step out and figure that out yourself.
That's fine. I will step out while everybody else is waiting and looking around.
Okay. When
To
you
see if I
step
can.
out, okay.
Doesn't
Give
seem
me
dangerous.
Nope, you still go through. So it does kind of like seem like an illusion, so nobody sees the actual camp, but there is still something else there. It does give you like the feeling of a waygate, even though the map doesn't say there's a waygate. So let's give me a survival roll, and we're gonna go based off that whether or not there's a time difference. Okay.
24.
A 24. Give me a D100. Anything 60 and over, there's no time difference. There's a time difference. Roll me a D6, please.
Step out, look around, feel better that I know that we can leave. Then I turn around and go back in.
Okay. Are you going back out first? Or are you just going right in?
So I left the space.
Yep.
Saw that I could leave the space. Felt better about it. Just had a quick look around and then turned it back around and went to go sit and wait.
Okay.
So I would have been out for maybe like 10 seconds.
Okay. By the time you come back in, Fiddix is just finishing the first ritual.
Okay.
So time is slow in here, much slower than out there, but not by a lot. So like you're out for, like you said, 10 seconds?
Yeah.
Inside would have been about 10 minutes.
Okay. Unfortunately, I know nothing about
How long
magic,
a ritual?
so unless
You've
there's
seen him take
something
at least
more
10 minutes.
obvious. Yes, but I've also seen him cast spells instantly.
True. But you know, if he sits down, it's usually 10 to 15 minutes-ish. But yeah.
So unless somebody's doing something else that's more obvious, I probably won't even notice the time difference.
Okay, perfect. But that puts us at 10 seconds outside is 10 minutes inside. Okay, so we're spending 20 minutes inside at least. Okay. Which actually means that when we go back out, only 20 seconds has gone by. Perfect. Okay. I think I did that backwards. But we're sticking with it now.
Too late.
Yes. I think I meant to do only like 1 second, but that's fine. We're sticking with it now. So, the lantern, it's called the Lantern of Second Sight. It'll show invisible creatures and illusions within 30 feet. It's pretty neat. It'll, well, if you open it and let the eyeball out, for 1 minute, whoever is attuned to it can see into overlapping realities, and will gain advantage on like seeing stuff. So it's going to gain advantage on investigation and perception checks, and you can briefly see echoes of past events in the area. The drawback: while it's active, you also see things watching you from other realms. At the end of the minute, you have to make a wisdom save or become frightened of the lantern for 1d4 rounds. So it's pretty neat until you use it, and then it's maybe you might get scared of it for a little bit. I don't know whose eye it is, though, or who made it. Kind of hard to tell. I can hold on to it for now if you like. I don't mind. Unless anyone wants to be able to see a little bit better.
I think I have enough weird things right now.
I don't have enough weird things. I'll hold on to it for now then, if no one else minds.
I don't mind.
And Saint, it's been an hour for your ring.
Yay!
But I call dibs on the next magical item.
Didn't you just take the next magical item?
No.
Okay. Journal pages. After another 10 minutes, he grabs them all together. Now, they are in Goblin. So, since Zion, you put them all together. You tell me what are in the journal notes, sir. Come up with something fun as to why they would be here when there is no other goblins present. What happened here? We'll go for break after this.
I think it would tell the story of how these goblins came across four halflings, a wizard, and a ranger. And the fight between them and this party, and how it went very badly for them, and explains the how the shield, the barrier, came to be as one of their wizards casts a spell to keep this party from completely wiping them out. And then I think the last entry would be, even though it's a goblin, it's also kind of gibberish. I think I'm saying something to the effect of, I think I'm going mad. This is not the way it should be. Why is this happening? And it just kind of does that at the end of any madman's things, where it just kind of drops off in a scribble and ends there.
Okay. Love it. Okay. I like that. Do you think the notes would say that the lantern was theirs, or they found it? Or perhaps stole it?
It would. I think it would say that they they snuck up on the wizard as he was resting, and stole it from him.
Okay. So maybe they used the lantern and were noticed by something and then attacked. I like that. Okay, perfect. Well, that's a fun little story. And let's go for break, and then we will leave this lovely place and get back towards our ziggurat. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that was fun so far. So, we all eventually leave this tiny little grotto, and we feel like we've been there for probably a half hour. But as soon as we step outside, it just feels like the same wind that, it's almost as if you took a breath, walked in, came back out, and you're the still same breath is still there. It's a subtle change, but there's definitely, we didn't lose any time in there. Oddly enough, it's
What is time?
right. Time means nothing, sir. So, who's out front with Fixer? Because he's in a hurry. And you're also noticing from time to time, like every time someone says something, he always goes, "Do you want to bet?"
Oh no. He's become a gambler?
Yes. He's a born gambler who can't resist taking a risk for a potential payoff.
Not a fixer.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
He got a fun one. Like I said.
Something that is a gambler.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
I think Zion would actually. He doesn't want to upset Fixer anymore, so he'd be walking just behind him, up front.
Okay. All right. After another hour and a half, we start to see the outskirts of this ruined city, and I will move us maps.
Mm.
You can put yourselves. Let me just drag everybody. Let's say we're coming from down here at the bottom. Should just have a copy paste, but this works too.
Oh, whoops.
So as we all come to the outskirts, oh, that's fine. I'll delete yours.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're good. So as we all come to the edge of a city, we notice immediately a old, ruined sign that says Yog Vorgal. Population, let's say 4,000 people.
Okay. Hardly a hamlet, really.
But it's a derelict city. And it definitely does give... like, we're in the Shadowfell, so there's no color. Everything here is grays, blacks. It's complete lack of color, so everything kind of blends in and looks the same. But it's almost as if the whole city is, like, covered in rust. It has that just unlived, unused feel to it. Most things are disheveled, broken, battered, abandoned. I would love investigation or perception rolls from everybody, please.
I hereby name this town Sepia Town.
Okay. As long as we can find an old tavern with some ale in it, that's all I care.
Zion got a 24 perception.
For some reason, I'm really itching for alcohol. This place is making me weird, and I don't like it, and I need to drink.
Making you weird.
What are we rolling?
But you already were.
Investigation or perception.
Okay.
It all depends if you want to look around or if you're looking for something specific. Fiddix is looking for something specific, so he gets investigation. 22, okay.
27 perception.
Ooh. Okay. I think that's our highest roll so far. Anyone get over a 27?
I got a 20.
Okay. And by now, Fiddix is attuned to his lantern. Okay. Did that do anything for him? It should. Maybe I gotta change it. Oh, that's when he opens it. Never mind. Okay. But now we can see invisibles and illusions within 30 feet. Okay. So Fiddix is giving off 30 feet of dim light. We have to remember that, just in case, because light in the Shadowfell is usually not a good thing.
Oh dear.
Would anyone think to tell him to put it away?
Kira would not.
Or cover it?
Probably. Given the warning,
Okay.
yeah, I think I probably actually would.
Yeah, okay. He will just, like, reluctantly go, fine. Cover it up with just, like, a piece of cloth. I can put it in my bag, too. Maybe I'll do that. That's fine. Well, bring it out if we need it. It could be handy if we come across any of those more illusions on your map. Would be able to maybe see anything. You're 27 because you got the highest. You hear it before anyone else. You hear someone talking in Elvish.
I know Elvish.
You do, which is a good thing you speak it. You hear, like, just the silent something walking, and it's coming from the north in front of us. Maybe 300 feet. This place echoes because it's so empty. But we are still seeing remnants of, like, rifts opening, but it's not as much as it was before. They're almost, like, dying down. Almost maybe one every 10 minutes, but they're still fluttering. Nothing else is really coming out of them. But there are a few creatures flying in the sky. So anytime from now on, we will need stealth rolls as we go through the city. But you do hear a female voice in front. And with the 27, I'm going to say you see a little bit of a light in a building. You're the only one who heard it, though. I needed a 25. Because she's so far away.
Sorry, so I heard the Elvish. I completely missed that.
Sorry.
I know
300
I
people.
saw a light, but yeah.
You saw a light, and then you heard someone talking in that area in
Okay.
Elvish.
Did
Correct.
it sound like muttering to oneself, or like a conversation, or?
More like a prayer and a conversation.
Okay. Guys, I hear someone speaking in Elvish. I checked the map because it said no one was here. Does it still show no one besides us is here?
You're only 100, so this is 300.
Oh, okay. I think
Currently
if I get
nothing around
closer, I might be able to see if someone else is here.
Do you
I'm
want
gonna
anyone
head
to go
that
with
way.
you?
I told them if they're interested, they can come.
Okay.
I'll probably drag Fixer and Susan if they're not doing anything.
I follow.
Okay.
If he's letting me, Kira is still sitting on Zion's shoulder, so she'll go if he goes.
Okay, if anyone's going, I need stealth rolls, please.
Stealth rolls.
Okay, Fiddix and Suzans did pretty good.
Galea. Okay, that's not bad. That could be worse. 17.
Okay.
That's fine.
Good one from Zion. Kale, what did you get?
17.
17. Okay. Our average is over 18, guys. That's pretty good for us. Okay. We need to do a perception advantage. Okay. As we start to get closer and closer to the voice that we hear, it starts to get a little bit louder. And we come across what looks to be an old, broken temple. There's it doesn't say who the temple belongs to, But at the top of it is a black disc with a purple border. I need history rolls from Quiven, Suzans, and Kira. I think you're the only ones who would know who this is.
Can I take Susan's advantage?
Can
Can I have advantage anyways?
Actually, no, you would know it more than her. So yes, I'll give you the help action and guide it. Just the help action, not guidance for this.
I'll take my own guidance. Okay, 15. I don't have a bonus, so that's not bad for me.
Okay, so the history roll
same as Kira
will let you realize. Actually, sorry, what's your religion bonus? I should have asked for religion.
Also 0.
Okay, so it'll be the same roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Kira, what's your your religion? Because it should have been a religion, sorry. You're muted.
It's a +3, which is the same as my history.
Okay, perfect. So, excellent. That'll work. You're the only ones who would know what this is, but you rolled high enough anyway. This is a temple of Shar.
Oh no. This is not a nice place.
This is the temple of Shar, the mistress of the night. We got close. If you would like to hear, I will take perception rolls to see what this person is currently saying.
I'm totally trying to hear.
A passive of 18 will work.
Oh, I'm fine then. I hear it.
I rolled horrible.
I'm going to roll just to see if it's better, though, in case that does anything. But my passive does hear it. I got a natural 20. I want their middle name. I want their social security number.
Okay. All right. Inside, peeking through, I rolled terrible for her perception. You see what you know to be a cleric of Shar. And you hear her giving a prayer and then start talking out loud to a statue of Shar. Mistress of Night. The Veil Beacon has been taken and is being drained by a color out of space. The Lighthouse Keeper has been made into an elder thing. She is the main defender of the beacon, and the aberration is attached to is currently draining it. Mother Night, darken my step as I walk among the light, hear my prayer. Those that were once bound in your domain will fled soon, and learn that they cannot run away from the darkness. They will once again embrace the shadow and be shown the true path into your guidance. In less than 24 hours, actually our time now, in less than 48 hours, it'll be the 13th, and she will not protect them any longer. It'll be time for the beacon to be destroyed by her own champion. She is close to breaking, and when she does, and the beacon is broken, then the veil will be thin, and your avatar shall be able to tame this world. Those in the far realms shall be her sword, and I shall be her voice. You don't hear a response, but she repeats it 2 more times. And then you just see a purple glow from the eyes of the statue of Shar. And then the eyes slowly move towards the place where we're hiding. What do you want to do?
I think all Kira understood of that was the pestle with the poisons and the vessel with the pestle and the chalice from the palace has a brew that is true. Mm-hmm. That's all she heard.
Yeah, but we just broke the chalice from the palace.
Oh no.
That's what just happened. Quiven, what'd they say?
Uh,
Who are they?
someone that follows Shar. They were talking about the lighthouse keeper, and that they're like an eldritch being now, and that the beacon thingy is being drained by a color from space. I don't know.
Okay. That we've heard that before. Color from space. Vryn said that before he died. Did he not?
I don't.
Isn't that the
I
big
got
thing on
distracted.
top? It's the only color here.
Yes, yeah.
And they said they saw. Okay. Well, we know what it is. Don't know exactly what it is, but we know what it is. If that makes sense. I'm thirsty. None of this makes sense, actually.
No, not really.
Should we run away? Because she seems scary.
Yeah, probably. I feel
Yeah?
like she's gonna try and blame this on us somehow. I don't know how, but I feel like.
Okay. Let's go somewhere and hide. Yes, hide.
Hide. Okay. Guys, we're going to hide.
Okay, hide.
Stealth rolls again, please.
Because this all seems scary. I have much confusion.
That's what
Guidance.
Kira rolled for today with what we just got.
Ooh,
13.
terrible.
18 for Zion.
Okay.
Do I have any ability to reroll them?
Oh, I'm burning Suzan's.
I have not used them. I have not used my reroll today. Do I have a reroll? I
You
think
always
I
start with
might.
a reroll. Yes.
Yeah, I think
right,
I'm gonna
so that-
reroll myself. Oh no!
Okay, so dirty 20s for Fiddix and Suzan's.
Yeah, I'm okay.
My question
All
is,
right.
would Kira have an advantage because she's on my shoulder? And
No.
unless she took off and started flying around.
No, I would have still been there. It's cold.
This is more of just a group check, so it's more from everybody.
Okay.
So Kira was a 9. Okay.
Yeah.
Kale, you were a 13.
Until I
Quiven,
chose to
Well,
re-roll it, and then it was a 4.
well, you still took the highest for that.
Okay.
9, 20. What did Fixer get? 13.
Oh, I forgot.
Okay.
Please hold.
And what was Zion again? Sorry for your stealth.
18.
18.
Fixer got a 25.
That'll help our
Of course
average.
Of course you did.
Okay.
It's
so
not
that'll
even like he
be
has that much of a better bonus than me.
17,
I just rolled so poorly. And not bad for him.
18.
But
So
also
that
he
puts
has
our-
a better bonus than me.
Okay. So that puts our average around 18, and I rolled a 17 for her. Okay. We immediately run and hide around the corner right as soon as we start to hear footsteps, and my. Apparently, I'm not alone out here. Well, I'll have to send someone to find you all. Please enjoy my little surprise when he finds you.
Oh
And
no.
you just see her summon some sort of shadow creature that vanishes. What do you want to do? Someplace tiny hut. Yes.
Okay. So, Kira would like to shine her brightest shine, come out of hiding, and then start flying away and try to draw it off.
Okay. Are you sure?
Kira's going
She
kamikaze.
is very sure that she's going to succeed no matter what.
Oh boy. I think
Okay.
we know what her madness is.
Let me find what that creature is. I didn't think this was going to happen, so I didn't come up with anything. Let me find a nice shadow creature here.
Preferably a slow one.
No. I think we're gonna... Yeah, I don't think I actually have... Ooh, what's that?
Queen Lilith? No.
Shadow Demon.
What's that thing? Do. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. That could work. Thankfully, it doesn't fly.
Yay.
Okay, are you showing yourself because you are kind of tiny?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm
You
showing myself. I'm
see-
covering myself in my brightest light, and I'm going to start zigzagging in a direction away from the party.
Okay.
And as the light starts, you see Zion kind of batting at his mane, trying to stop her, and unsuccessfully as she takes off from his shoulder.
If you would
Like
like
Captain
to do
Firefly.
a athletics to see if you can grab her, I'll let you do that. At disadvantage because you didn't know she was leaving you.
All right, athletics.
And I'll take a
Well,
acrobatics
I have advantage, so I have advantage on athletics. So would I roll it
okay.
straight?
Straight roll. Yep, and I'll take
Kira has advantage on acrobatics,
Ooh.
Sure does.
so that's double advantage.
I got a
Straight
25.
advantage. Okay.
Yep.
A 24. Kira, you light yourself up bright, and now you are being held, and you and Zion and the rest of us are all lit up nice and brightly.
Excellent.
Yay!
I go, let me
team.
go. You guys can run.
Okay, well this has been a whole thing. Hi, scary lady. We are not here for you or any of your business. We didn't even know you were here. Don't hurt us, please. We're super friendly.
She
Please.
starts walking away without even answering you, but I will let you do a lovely persuasion or intimidation.
Oh God. Oh, good. With my +0. For sure. This is for sure a persuasion. I am not an intimidating person.
Nope.
Can I interest you in a natural 1? +0 for a 1.
You just hear the echoing footsteps walking away as this creature slowly, thankfully I didn't pick something that quick, starts coming towards us all. It looks to be some sort of large black ooze.
So we should probably go. There's probably another space that we can rest in.
Well, yeah, if we run and I still need at least a minute to put the hut up.
I charge it.
Oh God. Oh, okay.
All right then. So I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. We can do this battle, which this creature's got a lot of health, or we can wait until next session when we have our other 2 players, hopefully.
This group has exactly 0 brain cells, and both of them are missing this session.
Yes. So I'm gonna leave it up to you. It's only 25 after 9, so we could do a half-hour battle if you like.
I say we wait till we have the other 2 so they can
Yeah, I'm okay
participate.
waiting as well. Yeah.
Okay. I'll at least show you what it looks like.
Yes. A picture for our nightmares poor for. Oh, that's kind of cute.
Yeah. Let's see if it has a description. Black protean beings change shape in an instant, from toad-like lumps to elongated things with hundreds of rudimentary legs. They ooze through small cracks and enlarge to block entire passages, ensuring no escape. A formless spawn may look like a mindless ooze, but it is a cunning, malevolent entity. Spawned by the powers of Cthulhu mythos, these creatures lurk in forgotten shrines, hidden fanes, and forsaken ruins that once hosted rituals dedicated to those blasphemous gods. The formless horrors consider themselves guardians and caretakers, preserving sacred locations and dealing swiftly with those who intrude either by intention or accident.
Yay.
So we're
It's
playing.
only a CR9.
We could
We're
take
in the
it.
blob. We're in
But
the
I do
blob.
have 4 attacks.
We could not take that. We should
So-
go.
Yep.
I have 10 immunities on this creature.
Damn.
Okay.
But we're in it now, and there's 7 of us against 1 of them. So we'll see how we do next session.
Oh my gosh.
Depends on if they follow
Sure,
me.
it's
Turn them one
fine.
way.
Well, we'll see. It's not too quick, but it's still quick. Dun dun dun.